The main tool of an artist is your emotion, what you want and what you need, and how content you are. Understanding the basic nature of happiness that we are trying to achieve is something which is not measurable in a way, but that's what connects all of us together, and that drives me to make my work. My name is Pema Tshering. People call me Tintin, and I'm a visual artist from Bhutan. I do painting, I do sculptures, and I've done some short films also. I like to have that flexibility to not be controlled with what I do. I'm from the Himalayas, and Bhutan is considered one of the last Shangri-Las of the world. Just being born there is like a blessing for me because I have this rich culture that is part of who I am. So there's many things I can express because the society itself is so rich in its culture. Gross national happiness is a philosophy that was started by our fourth king, where the happiness of the people has to be the priority of the government. And I love that philosophy because as a Buddhist, they always say to find the middle path. So gross national happiness tries to find the middle path of having a sustainable economy and preserving the culture, and then seeing what makes people happy but still open to foreign ideas. The first work I have here is called Objective Happiness. So compared to objective truth, objective happiness is something that we feel we can achieve in a way. All the pillars are slanting in different direction, but the pillars slanting doesn't mean that it's weak. It is still strong and steady, but your kind of happiness is different from some other people kind of happiness. So taking the steady pillars as an example and trying to make them have a different idea of happiness, that is what I'm trying to achieve. The other artwork is called Buddha and the Passion Surrounding. The basic idea of Buddhism is that you have a Buddha inside. There are all these stories about people who have attained a certain level of enlightenment through their different disciplines. So now in this work, I have 12 astrological animals surrounding the Buddha, covering the Buddha inside. The colors are all inspired by the natural pigments and the things that I have seen in the temples. And all these people, instead of this old practice, they have new passions like music, football, seamstress. There's a filmmaker also. So you have your passion, you have your thing, but in the painting you can see all the waves of emotion, and then there's pillars there, part of trying to understand yourself. So I try to incorporate how if you genuinely practice your art in your way, you reach a certain level of understanding of life itself. The Rubin is a place where Himalayan art is celebrated. I have grown with these images around me. It's just part of who we are. As a contemporary artist, I feel we play a very important role because we don't want our culture to die. That is the point. The work of an artist is to share what is around us emotionally. So I want people to ask questions and see what happiness means to them in a way. And through art, we can do that.